everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my channel, my vlog. I am vlogging about my health and wellness, and that involves me vlogging about my journey of losing weight. I decided to adapt a 12-week year, which means that every 12 weeks I evaluate my year and I set goals for the next 12 weeks. So I started on January 7th, setting a goal to lose 24 pounds. That's about 2 pounds a week. And so each week I told myself and I told my audience, which is you, that I will be updating you on that progress. But also along the way, I want to tell you about my lifestyle as it pertains to my weight loss. So quickly, my name is Shenica Bridges-Mathieu, founder of Shackles Off TV. Thank you so much for coming to our channel. Hopefully you will, feel connected to me, and also comment and subscribe and, follow my journey, and maybe I could follow you as well. I started on January 7th, and on January 7th, I weighed, I want to say it was 244.6. Now, y'all, I'm talking off the dome. I don't have a teleprompter in front of me. And so last week I reported that I was 232.2. So I had lost almost 12 pounds. But this week was a little different. I have inched up on the scale about 4 pounds. And I believe that's mostly water weight. And the reason why I say that is because I have been eating out for 4 or 5 days straight. And majority of the month I've been eating out. I went the first part of January, or most of January, I didn't eat out at all. And so, when you eat out, there's a lot of food has a lot of sodium in it. Not necessarily sea salt, but sodium, that's where you retain water. And being a woman, at certain times of the month, we're going to retain water. So I'm not depressed about it, because I had a very full month and week. This month is almost over, y'all. It's the 24th of March. I got the benefit of attending the National Society of Black Engineers Conference this week. But last week I was in Athens, Georgia with 40 plus students and parents. They were competing in over 40 competitions. And the week before that, I was in Memphis at a teachers conference. So, I've been boom, 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 gone and not really getting a lot of sleep. So for the fact that don't even add in the fact that this spring sprang forward with time. So I'm happy with that, because I know that's something that I could lose quickly once I get back on track. I did want to quickly talk about the National Society of Black Engineers Conference. I'm not going to talk long, but y'all, it was amazing. Let's talk about that. 18,000 Black engineers. 18,000. Do you hear me? Not a concert, not a sporting event, but we're talking about seeing beautiful black and brown babies there. And not only some of them were in high school and elementary and middle school, but that was only maybe, 10%. The rest of them were, professionals, or they were in college and they were doing the thing. I saw about 8 to 10 of my former students who are currently in college that were leading, that were getting jobs at the conference. There were over 500 Fortune 500 companies there. There were not only 400, there were 100 colleges there, all the top tier jobs, Fortune companies, colleges that you can think of, and breakout sessions, just wonderful insight from different people. My students competed in VEX robotics tournament, and there were other things for them to compete in as well. 1080, math counts. They didn't do all of them. They just soaked up all of the Black excellence. And y'all, I am Shackles Off TV. My husband and I created this channel because both of us are educators, and our whole goal is to break the narrative that is currently in America of us not caring about education. I operate through the youth, through Gen Z, to help them reshape that narrative, because we are smart. We can innovate. We can create outside of just performing arts and entertainment, and, pushing these agendas and narratives that are not who we are on the inside. So I just wanted to put that out there, y'all, because a lot of times I'm not home. I may be gone from 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. until, in the morning to 12 a.m. at night, and I might only sleep 3 or 4 hours. And I'm grinding, and that's just for the students. That doesn't have anything to do with my business, Shackles Off, or my Unshackled Travel business, my Unshackled Learning business. That's just the students that I try to shape and mold. But it can't just be me. You know, we have wonderful parents. I want to shout out to my parents and shout out to my other educators, Miss Calvert, Miss Gant, that were also there at the National Society of Black Engineers Conference. Miss Jawan Stewart, she has a nonprofit organization. Just, I mean, I could keep going on for days. We were all there because we know it's important. That's not something that we got paid to do. We paid out our own pockets, but it's something that we needed to do. Because when you saw all of that, I mean, those 4 days, I mean, just seeing the kids go to mixers, talk to people in the industry, people were so impressed with speaking to my students. They were so impressed, and seeing the energy of the input, the work that was put in. You cannot pay for that. There's no price you can put on that, especially in 2024. So I command everybody and charge everybody who is currently listening to reach out. And if you don't have money, give your time. I fight very hard for us to move up the socioeconomic ladder in a Black community. And that's why I stay as an educator, even though sometimes I do want to leave. I'm not going to lie, because it is a very hard work. It is ground, because we're shifting minds, you know, because our students are constantly distracted. But every frustration I have with the way the current education system is, all went away when I go on these trips and I get outside and I see the impact. I saw one of my former students, competition members. She was on stage on the National Society of Black Engineers Council. She was one of the people who planned the conference, national chair, vice chair. I saw another one of my students as a regional. She's currently in high school. I mean, these are the things that we mold them for. We spend hours after school. We go on all these trips, and they all mean something. And when you are able to experience something like that, make sure you give back. Come back, and if you don't have the money, give the time, give the resources, give the connections. So yes, I didn't lose any weight, but I gained so much knowledge. I gained so much insight, and that's what matters. You have a wonderful day.